Shark Camp here, coming at you with another episode from ChooseYourRelationships.com, off of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. And today I wanted to talk about a lot of stuff that I've been hearing online and offline, but especially online. There's a lot of things being said and being told, and I've never seen play out the way a lot of people are explaining, and people are giving dating advice, and men and women are giving guys dating advice, and women are getting women dating advice, telling them to do a lot of different things, and there's a lot of scenarios being told, and I just never seen it happen in real life, I have to say. And it's sad that a lot of people are being pointed to go in certain directions and being told to do things that I know it's not going to work for most people. I'll give you an example. A lot of women say they don't kiss on the first date. That's a lie. And like a lot of women say, I don't have sex with a guy on the first night. I would never do anything like that. That's a lie. I mean, a lot of women are running game on guys, because this is what happens in most cases. A lot of women will go out with a guy and they're really trying to test the guy out. They'll say, hey, I don't do this, I don't do that. I would never do a thing like this. I would never do a thing like that. That's a lie. If a woman's feeling you, she ain't going to have no layers of bullshit what she wouldn't do or wouldn't do or would do. She just, whatever happens, just happens between y'all. Y'all both adults, responsible adults. At least she's supposed to be responsible adults. But what happens between y'all is supposed to stay between y'all. So if a woman is feeling you, she's not going to say she don't kiss on the first date, or she wouldn't have sex on the first date, or I don't do this type of thing like that. Well, I don't do this, I don't do that. That's bullshit. A lot of women will say this stuff to guys and see how they respond. And if you respond in the way she would like, she'll just run with it. Like, for example, if a woman says, hey, I'll call you tomorrow, and she doesn't call, but you call her before she calls you, she's going to sit back and be like, oh, you're one of those guys. I can keep lying to you, mistreating you, sometimes even disrespect you, and you still call me, regardless. And for her, it's a ego thing. It's an ego thing, right? Because she likes the attention, but at the same time, you're probably not going to get anywhere. I just like a woman that flakes on you. A woman that says, hey, we're supposed to meet at, maybe y'all supposed to have plans to meet up at a certain location, and she doesn't show up, and you call her, and she's totally forgot. Right? She totally forgot. Not only did she forgot, she's supposed to show up to meet you, she doesn't reschedule. So either she's with another guy at that point in time that y'all supposed to meet, or she's just fucking all over the place. Maybe she got too much shit going on. Either or. But she didn't reschedule. But you probably waited 2-3 days, called her back again. So when guys do this, women feel like, after a while, women feel like, oh, I can get away with this guy because, regardless of how I stand him up or lie to him, he still calls me back later, a couple days later. And most women will run with this. They won't stop doing it because to them, it's an ego thing. You're giving her attention. And this is why a lot of women manipulate guys, because the guy that she really likes, the guy that she's really into, she'll make time for him. She'll go out of her way to make time for him. She'll take off work early. She might even take the whole day off with pay. She'll stay up late and wait until he come over to her house and smash. Even if she's tired, she'll get off work. Man, I've had women got off work at 7 o'clock in the morning. They worked 12 hours. Stayed up until 11 o'clock until I went to her house and smashed. Now think about that for a second. Now, she worked from 12 hours, 7 that night, 7 in the morning, went home, got home about 8 o'clock, took a shower, looked at TV until I got there at 11 a.m. that morning to see her smash. Then she went to sleep. So whenever a woman says she's too tired to see you, or she can't stay up because of whatever reasoning behind that she comes up with, she's full of shit. Because people, this is one thing I learned over the past 15, 20 years. People do what they do. Most of the time, people do what they do. They do things that they care about the most. Basically, that's basically what I'm trying to say. People do what they do. People do things that they care about the most. They do what they care about, right? They do what they're into. They do what excites them. And women are not the exception to the rule. With women, everything is based on how they feel. It has to feel good. It has to taste good. It has to look good. So everything is how it feels. And we live in a feel-good society anyway in the United States of America. So women manipulate guys all the time. But a lot of guys don't realize it. So here's the deal. If you go to I'm going to give you this is a good example. This is something that happened to me a couple of weeks ago. If you go to a bar or lounge, club, whatever, I don't care. Any place that got alcohol. And you're talking to this woman all of a sudden. And she said, hey, ain't you going to buy me a drink? Now, most guys will be like, yeah, okay, what you want? Right? If you ask me that, I'll be like, no. No, I'm not buying you a drink. I don't know you. I don't even know your name. Those were my exact words a few weeks ago. And this chick tried to argue with me, right? So why are you trying to argue with a stranger? She doesn't know me. I don't know her. I didn't know her name. I never seen her in my life. But she wants to argue with me because I didn't buy her a drink, right? So, to make a long story short, I got the phone number. And we're still talking today, right? But the point I'm trying to make is, if a woman know that you're trying to be a man, if she know that you're not the same as the rest of those guys, those suckers that she usually meet, she's gonna have to do two things. Either she's going to accept you as being a man. You're somebody that more than likely stands for something because you're not a sucker. You don't go along to get along. So I'm going to have to deal with that, accept him for who he is, or I'm going to have to move on and find somebody else that's just like those other suckers that I've met in the past, or those other suckers that I'm used to talking to all the time. That's how it is, you know. But a lot of guys they believe a lot of shit in the media. I think the media has a lot to do with this, because there's a lot of things being thrown around saying you should never do this, you should never do that, and a lot of people are being conditioned to believe all these ideas and all the things that you shouldn't do, and 101 ways to please a man, and it's only 3 ways. You know, there's a lot of things being thrown around out here that's very seductive, and it sounds good on the surface, but in real life, it just doesn't, a lot of this shit just doesn't work like that, you know. But a lot of people they buying into it. The products are selling, DVDs are selling, the movies are selling, the networks are getting ratings. So, you know, that's status quo though, status quo pro. But in reality, ask most people what kind of results are they getting. Ask most guys what kind of results are they getting. Are these tactics working or not? Because at the end of the day, it's all about results. That's it. And I talk about a lot of this stuff in my book. Check this out. Love Can't Wait. The 21 unconventional laws to redefine and transform any relationship to win. And I also got, this is on Amazon.com, by the way. And I also got the ebook version of this, which you can read the first chapter at the link below in this video. And you can get the paperback copy on Amazon.com. And this is 145 pages, jam-packed with step-by-step instructions of stories and tactics and my travels and how to make money, how to have more women, and how to live the life of your dreams. It's all right here. Jam-packed, man. Love Can't Wait. Don't cheat yourself, treat yourself. So, you know, I don't know how long I'm going to have this in the ebook version. I know I'm going to have this in the paperback version forever. So, you know, if you want to change your life and take your game to the next level, it's right here. Step by step. No holds barred. So, if you like what you heard in this video, subscribe. Check out my blog, ChooseYourRelationships.com. Until next time, Shark Game is out. Peace.